there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's got to be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Wenn man so die Story schon mal durchgespielt hat, ne? Jetzt kommen CM Punks Worte doch mal ein bisschen anders. Es ist offiziell. Nächste Woche bekommt bei SmackDown at Fear the Nature die Chance auf Revanche gegen Roxanne. Ladon, es wird Rache geben. Mark for Life, ich habe so viele Theorien zu diesem Ladon-Konto. Tasik, ich auch. Das wird interessant.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Garden Arena, Dangerous Cynthia!
There's an extra degree of intensity in the arena tonight. She heads into the ring.
Das waren gut angelegte 20 €.
But as the swift hand of justice. And I know a lot of folks are
watching
to see what kind of sentence she can deliver to Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez's opponent is poised for payback. A woman obsessed with championship gold. Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar. Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE. Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career. Roxanne is completely ruthless at this point. Yeah, Roxanne Perez doesn't care about anything except being on top of the mountain. That's the right mindset. Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight. This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for... Trapping both arms, the rings of Saturn. This is the worst spot. Wait, will she break free? Yes, she battles out.
Ja.
Oh, clothesline.
So.
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle. Bam! Ooh, sharp kick. Double axe handle.
Ah, die Double Axe Handle muss ich nochmal umändern. Vielleicht will ich doch nochmal an Cynthias Moveset arbeiten, weil Luther werde ich auch auf jeden Fall noch schrauben. In der Zeit.
And able to beat Perez to the punch. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Oh, man. Good night. Good grief. Going after the turnbuckle here.
Ah, ich bin mal gespannt.
Uh-oh. Moonsault. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Boom, what a kick.
Roxanne escapes the attack.
Rolling elbow right on the mark. Uh-oh, mandible claw, mandible claw!
That could be curtains for Roxanne.
There's two. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals. Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about. Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey? What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here. This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair. And Aldis goes down, too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed, too. This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege. It's Bayley and Kevin Owens. Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Ach ja.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from...
Auch der
They're
MMA.
from
Komm.
MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date. So yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
NXT Mutiny. Schluss mit dem Versteckspiel und immer nur die dritte Geige spielen. NXT Mutiny ist da. Bailey, du wolltest eine neue Ära? Bitte sehr. Und heute Abend war erst der Anfang. Wir sind eine riesige Menge. Und dazu gehören auch die größten Stars aus dem sogenannten Hauptroster. Jetzt sind wir der Hauptroster. Braun Breaker. Ich unterstütze. Hashtag NXT Mutiny. Finn Balor, ich auch. Und ich weiß, dass Archer of Infamy und JD McDonough es auch tun. Hashtag NXT Mutiny. Hier ist geil. NXT Mutiny for Life. NXT war das Rückgrat des Unternehmens, wurde aber jedes Jahr im Draft ausgebeutet und seine Stars wurden für das breite Publikum weichgespült. Aber dieser Aufstand ändert alles. Wir werden so lange weitermachen, bis wir die einzige Brand sind, die in der WWE noch übrig ist. Zunächst einmal bin ich ein NXT-Ehemaliger, der diesen Aufstand nicht unterstützt. Aber Triple H, willst du dazu nicht auch was sagen? Oder was unternehmen? John Cena. Als ich vor ein paar Jahren Opfer eines Angriffs durch Nexus wurde, habe ich so etwas schon einmal erlebt. Es ist gefährlich und ich habe Angst vor den Folgen. Junge, diese Woche gibt es im Podcast eine Menge zu besprechen. Hashtag NXT Mutiny. Ich arbeite seit Jahren bei NXT hinter den Kulissen. Ich habe viele dieser Superstars auf ihrem Weg unterstützt. Aber ich unterstütze diese NXT Mutiny nicht. Ich weiß, dass Triple H das früher oder später regeln wird. Wir waren die ganze Zeit direkt vor deiner Nase. Gut getarnt. Du musstest nur deine Perspektive ändern. Ladon ist aus einem anderen Blickwinkel Orlando. Nein, da fehlt ein O. Der Ort, an dem diese Bewegung startete. Jetzt wird NXT Mutiny sich beenden. Ich wurde zwar nicht im traditionellen Sinn gedraftet, aber ich wurde als First Overall ausgewählt, um die NXT Mutiny ins Leben zu rufen. Das wird ein Spaß. Ich war es leid, auf einer Beförderung zu warten. Dank It's Bailey und Fight Owens Fight hat NXT gerade eine Beförderung bekommen. Hashtag NXT Mutiny. Als die eine Hälfte der NXT Unity Tag Team Champions mit Lexis King sind wir Innovatoren. Wir schaffen Veränderungen. Heute Abend haben wir die WWE für immer verändert. NXT Mutiny. Ich hoffe, es geht dir den Umständen entsprechend gut. Ich wollte dir nur sagen, dass du meine volle Unterstützung hast. Raw und SmackDown werden sich zusammentun, um diesen Aufstand im Keim zu ersticken.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem. But are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate?
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that. But I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Ist überhaupt nicht weird oder so gerade. Sein Ex anzurufen, du, ich bin verzweifelt, ich brauche deine Hilfe.
I've been ready for a change, and WWE could be the breath of fresh air I need. I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
We are gonna kick some mutiny ass!
Haven't changed a bit.
Ich möchte auf die jüngsten Ereignisse im Zusammenhang mit der NXT Mutiny-Bewegung eingehen. Nach sorgfältiger Überlegung hat der Vorstand beschlossen, neutral zu bleiben. NXT Mutiny darf seine Ziele weiterhin verfolgen. Wettbewerb belebt schließlich das Geschäft. Bianca Belair, was? Becky Lynch, ja, was zum Teufel, Triple H? It's Bailey, Ruhe, meine Damen. Der echte Mann hat gesprochen. Und Drew McIntyre? Schon interessant, dass der Typ, der NXT gegründet hat, sich zurücklehnt und das geschehen lässt. Ich habe gehört, dass Cynthia dich für uns gewinnen konnte. Ich wollte dich im Team willkommen heißen und dir vor allem danken. Cynthia ist hartnäckig, sie hat mir keine große Wahl gelassen. Aber ernsthaft, das scheint mir einfach das Richtige zu sein. Da sind wir einer Meinung. Wenn Triple H einen Wettkampf will, dann soll er ihn bekommen. Bis bald, Nick.
All right, show Adrian why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Nice! Now follow it up with a power move.
Oh.
Don't be afraid to use the ropes. They want a mutiny? Wait until they see what you're capable of! Stay calm and control the pace. careless.
1, 2, it's over. Hit the bell.
So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being...
Ist diesmal lustig und humorvoll.
Comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
I would have just wanted to go invade them right back, but I'm intrigued.
Diesmal keine Inversion, diesmal kopieren wir die Titel. Ich bin mal gespannt, was das bedeutet oder wie ähnlich die sind. Sind die exakt ähnlich oder haben wir eine andere Version?
2 of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from his time in MMA, but now he's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE Universe just how special and unique our unified championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
So nehmen für Raw. Ich würde das Rot nochmal in den Blau für SmackDown. Aber dann hätte ich meine Tag Team Titel. Awesome. Ich glaube, das mache ich so.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, in the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk about participation trophies.
Oh, come on, Saxton, they're trolling. What better way to get under Mutiny's skin than by knocking off their precious Unity titles?
Aber ich glaube, ich muss bei Luther nochmal das Gesicht ein bisschen abändern. Gefällt mir nicht. Und der Bart muss auch noch mal ein bisschen anders sein. Schauen wir mal.
The LWO is in the building. It's time for everyone to stand up and take notice. There's a lot of pride that comes with being a member of the LWO. Each and every one of these members are mighty proud of what they're a part of.
And that pride translates into their top-level performance in the ring.
The following is the intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cruz del Toro and Zelina Vega, the LWO. And their opponents, and Dangerous Cynthia.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag Titles are serious business tonight.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Well, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
And a stomp to the gut, too.
Ooh, double axe handle.
He's able to reverse it.
Nix da.
Placed him in the corner here.
On the second rope. Enziguri.
And Del Toro didn't like that one.
Nein, du wirst nicht in die eigene Ecke kriechen.
There's a tag. What are we going to see here?
Double team effort. Flying shoulder block.
That was that chemistry you cannot teach. Looks like he knew what was coming up.
This is just brute power.
Oh my goodness, absolute dominance.
Oh, that hurt. Ridiculous standing shooting star. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. That's a tag. Uh-oh. There's the backbreaker. And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
Also A war das kein Backbreaker und B war das auch keine Hammerfist. War gerade ein Vorarm. Oder ein Elbow.
What could be next? Wicked clothesline.